just talking shit is not my problem, not my problem. That's not my problem. 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 That's why I cannot confide in you. Looking within, find sanctuary in my solitude. Now I got the juice, passion fruit and guava juice. Guava juice, mango juice and guava juice. Yeah, my problem. Yeah, that's just not my problem. No.
What's your nerd?
Yo, what's going on, nerds? It's your boy Nerd Solo, and we're here with another What's Your Nerd? And we got a really special interview for you today. We're here with the creator of CreativeTheoryWorld, my man Richard. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself and about CreativeTheoryWorld.
Sure. Like you said, my name is Richard. I am the founder and the creator of Creative Theory World. We do a little bit of everything. You know, we're trying to scale up our film production company. We also have a music production company. We're trying to put them both together to create something very special. You know, we're centering Black characters when we're doing our animation, and music is already, you know, we do music. Okay, but as far as anime is concerned, we're trying to do something that no other company has ever done with Black characters. And we're trying to do it to where everybody can relate to these characters at the same time while keeping it close to the Black culture.
Okay, nice. Now, I did not know about the music portion of you. So the name of the music portion is Creative Theory World as well?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, nice. And now, do you do music yourself? Do you rap or, play instruments or anything?
Yeah, I play piano. I'm a vocalist. I'm a producer, but mainly a vocalist. That's what I do. I write, sing, and I'm a vocalist.
Nice. Now, under Creative Theory World, is it are you the only musician, or do you have other musicians?
As of right now, it's just me for right now.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna have to look up the music page because I've been so focused on the animes. I don't watch Fourth Bringer like 3 times. I was actually just brushing up on it earlier. It is real cool.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it.
Like I said earlier, man, like it's really cool and surreal. Like it's not, I can't imagine how you feel being the creator of it, but like growing up watching anime, already loving it without having no representation in it. But then, now seeing like this high quality, like shonen style anime with like, a full Black cast, that's like a surreal thing, like seeing it play out in my lifetime. I'm not saying it's like one of those things like it's never gonna happen in our lifetime, but I mean, man, like we got a Black president before we got like something like this.
That's crazy. Well, no, you can say Boondocks. Even though
okay, yeah,
that was like the first anime,
but like with the actual like main characters and Black cast. But some people they just throw it under the category as like an Adult Swim cartoon and stuff like that. Even though it was high, they literally had like a I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. My man from Bruce Lee. The black actor that was played by
you're talking about
that was played by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Who are you talking about?
From the Bruce Lee movie, he's the basketball player. He became an actor as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You talking about the movie that he played in?
Yeah, it seemed like they had his character in Boondocks.
Okay.
He was like Oprah's bodyguard and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can't think of the name right now. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the name of both characters. But yeah, outside of Boondocks, and then like again, like it's the shonen style that's really like, you know, bringing out the feels, making the hair stand up when I'm watching. I'm like, dang, that's
Well,
real.
you see, a lot of people don't understand the significance of what I'm doing and what I'm trying to build. See, just like you and a lot of other people that's in the black culture that loves anime,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same like person. I'm a nerd, you
Yeah.
know, and wanted to get this stuff out, like you said, wanted to see that style. I wanted to actually like get the real thing. So the people that are working with me, these are guys that actually work on Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon, and not
Okay.
freelancers, like actually worked in the company. You
Oh,
know, these are former, yeah, toy animators. So we're coming together, and after they seen everything that I'm trying to put out, it's like, yo, we need to really push this forward. You see, and
okay.
it's just a matter of time until everybody sees what it is that we're creating to be like, oh my God, why haven't we got on this sooner? You see.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So before I get too deep into the anime questions that I want to ask you, what is your nerd? Like, was being an animator always like your nerd dream? Like your
Well,
nerd
I
passion?
mean first before we start. I'm not an animator. I'm just a creator. I'm a
Or
creator.
just like
Yeah,
not an animator, excuse me.
yeah.
Just like having your own, you know, animation or creating your own anime. Was that always your dream? Or did you
No,
have like another passion with music or something?
it was always music. It still is music. It
Yeah.
still is music. You know, and it's just after the project that I was trying to create that was inspired by what is the group's name? I keep forgetting their name. The ones with the mask on. Daft Punk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I love that
I,
funk.
yeah, you see
I
like what they
love
did
that
back in
funk,
the
man.
90s. Yeah. That
Yeah.
whole they had like a little series with
Yeah, the little
their
movie, the little with the
mhm.
blue people.
Exactly. Like them, the
See, people from
gorillas.
our age, when you say blue people, they think of the song from MTV, the Blue Dabba D. I think of the Daft Punk.
Daft Punk, yeah.
Yeah,
The 90s, all day long.
that's
You're right.
funny.
A
Like
lot
a
of people
couple
don't
months
know.
ago, I had showed my son, he's 5. We had watched
Mhm.
that because I was listening to it. He was like, "Can I Can I see your phone?" Because he likes to watch the video. He was watching it. I was like, "You know what? Let's pull it up on TV." Like,
Hey.
watch the whole
Hey, what did he
thing.
thought? What did he think of it?
He loved it. He still asked me to play it. Like we be jamming in the car. We got like I listen to all types of music, so he asked me to listen to a bunch of different songs. Like I mean, some his mom get mad at me sometimes for listening to it. Like you know, in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, they have Annie Up playing,
Hmm.
and
I didn't
so
know that.
yeah, so like we listen to it in the car sometimes, and you know it's explicit, so they're just in the car like Annie Up.
It's Ninja Turtles, man.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, in the movie they only play like a snippet of the song, so
Right,
you know,
right. They'll give you the whole full context of what's really
yeah,
going on.
yeah. So music has always been your passion. That's awesome. You know,
Yeah.
once again, like the reason for all a nerd is because like I don't like to call myself a jack of all trades because I'm not good at everything. I'm good at a lot of things because I dabble, I try to learn something new, and then it's like ADD. And I pick it up like, oh, this is cool. I learned some stuff, and then I like, oh, let
Mhm.
me learn something else. Like, what's that? That hobby. And I pick it all
Yeah.
up. Like I used to play music. You know, I played in the band for a little bit. Like I rap and I played bass guitar, and then I played the djembe.
Oh man, okay, that's dope.
Yeah, but like you know, I love music, everything about music, and like when I think of making my own anime, I
Mhm.
always listen to other people's music because I'm like, that sounds like it'd be cool as a opening, like an intro for my for my
Right,
anime or something
right.
like that. So is that like something like you like to do, like have your music like featured on an intro or an outro of an anime?
So I want to do that for one of the projects that I'll be working on because I have a full catalog of different series that I want to bring out, you know. But as far as the music is concerned, I have a lot of friends that are, you know, they know what they're doing when it comes to
Yeah.
music. Like this hockey anime that I'm coming out with. Grammy winner uh, Magneto 7. He's going to be doing the
Okay.
soundtrack for it. So I'm bringing in different people, but at the same time, I still want to put my touch on different series as well. But it's all about bringing it all cohesive together and making it make sense,
Mm-hmm.
because in order, like I said, in order to take this thing to a place that's never gone before, when you're talking about Black characters in anime, you're going to have to go that extra mile, you see, to
Yeah.
make it work. Like the Fourth Bringers, that was cool. That was more of a thank you to people for supporting us. It
Yeah.
was supposed to be like, okay, you can get a little bit of an inside of what the lore is going to be before you see the actual show Broken Beach, which we changed that to the Fourth Bringer.
Yeah.
There's
So
a
that
better
was
sound to it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually going to be one of my next questions leading into the animes, because I was going through your, like I saw your stuff and I loved it, so I stalked your Instagram and stuff, and I was like, hold up, this is a prequel.
Yeah.
So are you able to reveal anything? Can you tell me us a little bit about what's to come with that?
I mean, yeah, no, just know that it's coming. Like it's coming. It is coming.
Oh, okay, all
And
right.
I cannot wait for people to see finally what we've been working on for the last 3 years now. It's been 3 years as of what's the day? Is the day the 20th or the 21st?
Today is the 21st. Yeah, told you,
As
chaotically.
of today, it's 3 years since we've been out, like letting people know that we're trying to start, an anime with
Yeah.
Broken Beat that's now called Fourth Bringer. So yeah, that should be coming out real soon as far as seeing, the how can I say what's the uh the marketing when they start putting out their press to
Mm-hmm.
let people know that we're here. You know.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's nice to know that I'm not too late. I'm like, where have I been this whole time? Trying to do whatever with whatever we're doing over here, and I'm just finding out all these. Like, I just walked into a door, and I'm like seeing all these creators, and I'm like, hold on, wait, let me see what they're doing over here. Let me see what they're doing over here, and
Yeah.
there's no need to pry into what you got coming for Fourth Bringers, because you got so much going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to sit down and preview Isha for Blurred Station, because I had saw that preview. What can you
Yeah.
tell us about Isha?
Well, Isha is going to be that's going to be real special because, like I said, I flew to Africa to actually, be immersed inside of the culture, to know
Mm-hmm.
what it is that I'm making before I make it. You know, so you can feel the authenticity. It's just not, oh, I'm making something about Africa, so commerce, buy
Yeah,
it, get into it.
yeah.
So this right here is going to be about a little girl who runs up on something. You'll find out who runs up on
Mm-hmm.
something and ends up gaining the powers of a demigoddess that from the Orisha, whose powers were stolen by the Greek god. And her
Okay.
mission is to go and retrieve those powers and give it back to the Orishas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like the way that trailer was, it was so perfect because it was incomplete. It's
Mm-hmm.
like one of those left us, what, like, wait, what is that? Like, I saw Black Girl Magic. Hold on. I need to know what's going on here. Like, because I also got an 11-year-old daughter, so all the Black Girl Magic stuff. We
Mm.
like watching those movies and shows together and stuff like that. All right, nice. Yeah, so I'm excited about Isha. Is there like a time frame on like when that might drop?
Basically, this is going to be a Blurred Station original.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they're ready to go, then
Okay,
it's going to
so
be ready. Yeah.
nice. That is
Mhm.
that is awesome. Also, you
Yeah. So
guys,
we
let you
yeah we
know.
have that, and we also have Atasha. going to be original as well.
Okay, yeah. Yep. I saw Atasha. Tell us a little bit about Atasha.
So Atasha, like she was on Broken Beat Fourth Bringers as well, if you remember seeing her.
I
So
do.
she is going to be a connection. This is all in the same world of Broken Beat. She's going to be a connection to the Broken Beat franchise, like the actual main event of the Fourth Bringer. So you'll get to see some of the events that's going on beforehand on Blurred Station with her. So
That's
just to give it a little bit of context, because I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to create it, because once we put it out, I think we did it. I'll be honest, we didn't put it out the right way. We didn't put marketing out. We didn't think we needed to put marketing out, and kind of made people confused when we put out Broken Beat Fourth Bringers. Because I think a lot of people thought that was like the actual, oh, this is what they meant. No, not at all. So I think people got confused. So
gotcha.
I don't know if we're going to do the third and final episode, which you get to see all of the Fourth Bringers get destroyed and demolished, by Seikatsu, my man with the afro.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, this is the whole thing. The whole prequel.
Don't gangsta me. Don't gangsta. You ever seen Gangsta?
No, no.
It's an anime. It's like Gangsta Dot. It was one of the most fire animes. It's like no sci-fi or nothing. It's just like, gangsters is like a real low income city. This girl, she's a sex worker, and she gets involved with these two guys. One's a cop and one's like, kind of a cop, but kind of a bad guy too, anti-hero. Yeah. So fire. 11 episodes, and then company went bankrupt, and then we didn't get any more. I was like, no, this episode was getting so fire. But you got a lot in store for us. So I'm not going to be too upset if it doesn't happen.
When I put those out, they were free. It was to let people know that we were serious about what we were doing. Like that we're not all about trying to get your money. That look, when we say what we're going to do it. Because honestly, I'm very proud of the fact that I'm the first Black creator to actually put this out, like animation, like anime out, without the industry's involvement. Like I put up all my money up front. I paid for this all myself.
That's truly impressive, and just it shows like the resolve you have and the belief you have and the passion you have for it. And like we said, like you just said, like the way you did it, it was very well done, and you didn't cut any corners or anything, and it was so well done that apparently you got noticed by Toei Animation and got flown out to Toei Animation Philippines.
Yeah, that was crazy. No, bro, you talking about somebody that had butterflies in their stomach and trying to make sure that their words were formulated right without sounding like an idiot. It was crazy. They were right in the middle of, matter of fact, they were right in the middle of making doing in between for Dragon Ball Daima. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah. Daimo or something like that.
Yeah, they let us know, like, hey, look, make sure you don't put your cameras on this area right here. And when my man was like, imagine Broken Beat on the wall right here, I was like, oh, my heart dropped to my stomach, like, yo, where am I at?
Wait. Back up a second. Put us in the room when you first found out the news. Like, how did you find out? Who was with you? And what were your emotions?
So, like I told you, the animators, they used to work in this building. Okay. So they're the ones who let everybody know what's going on. Like the product, what's happening, what we're trying to put together. Then I get a phone call, or not a phone call, I get a message on Facebook. Like, hey, they want to like see you there. Like, wants to invite you to come. I was like, what? I'm with my girl at the time, and I'm kind of like, I had to read it twice. I'm like, hold on, what you mean?
Double take.
They want, like, can you come in September? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
I mean, duh.
Now here's the coincidence part of it. Where I was staying at in Eastwood, and I was staying in the Philippines at the time,
Mm.
and it's Eastwood. I was looking up where to find uh, toy animation. It's in the Philippines. This is where they do most of the stuff anyway, like One Piece, Dragon Ball. A lot of people don't know this. They think a
Okay.
lot of the stuff is all done in Japan, where 70% of it's done in the Philippines right there. You
Oh,
see, they
nice.
have
I
their
didn't know
Japanese
that.
liaisons and so on and so forth, right? So I'm trying to find where the place is, just kind of giddy and excited, like, yo, this is surreal, this is surreal. It's right across the street. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I know this
No,
burger joint.
no sign or nothing. You just like, wait.
Yeah, I was like, I know this burger joint. Hold on, wait a minute. I was like, yo, I was like, hey, I told my girl, I was like, yo, are we? He's like, yeah, that's what I was like, yo, look at God.
That's
It's
wild.
working. Yeah, man.
That
So
is
didn't have just
hilarious.
walked right across the street, went over there, like gave passports and all that stuff, waited for our badges, and we went to the elevator or whatnot. And I'm sitting there shaking, like, yo, like I got a picture of my face next to the Toei sign or
Yeah.
whatever. Like,
I
yo,
think
it's
I seen
crazy.
it, but I didn't really look at your face. I was just looking at the whole thing.
Yeah. So it was dope, man. We went in there, we talked about everything. Didn't go the way I wanted it to go, because I'm one of the ones that's all about ownership. Like
Hmm.
I don't, it's all about ownership. So that's where I'm at right now.
Hey,
And
but
right,
that
mhm,
is that's a win though.
yeah, it
Like
is.
if you look at it, they liked it. You know it has value,
And here's the
and
thing:
you
I'm the
can't you
first
can't sell
black
that. You can't.
person.
Yeah, go
Like
ahead.
I'm the first black person that's never been in that industry to be invited to that place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't work there. I'm not in the industry like that. And they invited me. Like a lot of people like, oh, you was on tour. No, this is not a tour. I dare you to go over there and actually let me come inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like it
Can
was
I take
nuts.
the Toei animation tour? What time is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Said
Hey, go
sorry,
over there,
that
they're
don't
gonna look at
exist,
you like
kid.
you crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man,
Yo,
it's
but like
just
I
thinking
like
about it, man, it makes me excited. Like just thinking about like I
yeah,
was actually there,
because you
you
like I
know.
said, you know it has value, and you can't undersell that value,
Mhm.
and especially for what you're trying to do, what Flavor Station's trying to do, Flavor and Powerful is trying to do, is eliminate what happens all the time
Mhm.
when it comes to, a black creator having an idea and, it gets in, they take the first offer or just take something, they sell it to somebody else and you don't have that ownership anymore. And then you see it flourish or you see it bomb, but you just know it, you didn't have any control over it. So that
Right.
kudos to you for even having the guts to say the words no, whether you wanted to or not. Because some people will be like, I'm here. They're asking, why wouldn't I say yes? All right.
Yeah.
That's I feel like the average person would probably have sold it. But I mean,
Well,
look, I asked you for this interview. I know we're not that big. We're not big at all nerd
yeah,
entertainment, but I know my anime. I watch it all.
exactly. Okay.
I watch
Yeah.
good animes. I watch bad animes. I watch slice of life, shonen, seinen. I watch it all.
Mhm.
I like what you got. I'm telling you, like it's good.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Because I know the value, like you said, I know the value of what we have. I know what we're doing is very unique, and a lot of people are not doing it. Even people that's, veterans that's in the game, they're not doing what we're doing, you know?
Oh
And
yeah,
it's just, like I said, a matter of time until we get out there in the spotlight because there's a lot of people who don't know who we are, because of the algorithm and so on and so forth.
yep.
That's why I'm glad that I'm home now because I'm about to start going out and doing my own type of tour to let people know that, look, this is who I am, this is who CTW is, and this is what we have to offer to start trying to get investments for certain projects that we have because we already are guaranteed. We're guaranteed to do pitches for Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that. We just have to make sure that we have it all together, so we're not trying to use their money to get any percentage of like what we got. Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
have the say of what's going on. I have to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that we have everything together where we can license our products out to said streaming company.
You still,
Or
yeah,
yeah,
you still want majority control, you know. You want to be
exactly.
able to have the final say in what happens to, you know, something that you create. You
Hmm.
know, it's not like ghostwriting when you're writing it for someone else. You know, these are
Exactly.
yours,
Yeah.
you know, from start
Mhm.
to finish.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, those alterations and things, you know, especially when we're dealing with our culture, you know, we can't have none of that.
Exactly.
We can't
Exactly.
have none of that.
Like I really do feel like it's time for us to see something that's so over the top that everybody in the world can get down with, just like they get down with hip hop. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
we don't have a strong enough fingerprint. I say this all the time. We don't have a strong enough fingerprint in this medium, anime. We don't have one. You know, we're still trying to find our foot in it, you know.
exactly.
And I'm trying to do my best to spearhead this whole thing to where the the quality, the story, the characters, you know, because we're so like when me and the guys get together, we are so detailed about what we do when it comes to the character designs. We
Hmm.
don't just make cool character designs. We try to make sure, does this design and this design, does it seem like they'll even meet? They won't even talk to each other. What's his personality? How would he dress? Like we get real in depth with character designs and the world. What is everything going to look like? Will it match? You know, if you looked at Fourth Bringers, it seemed like that world actually existed.
They
You
did.
see,
Hmm.
so that's what we're trying to go with. We're trying to make sure that everything is cohesive, everything makes sense. So when we do finally hit that stage, it's undeniable. And of course, you're going to have your haters, but you're going to have more people to actually sit down from all walks of life and be like, "Yo, what do we have here? What is this?" You
Yeah.
know?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly that's exactly what we're seeing from you know, things like Blurred Station. You know, and
Hmm.
it's, you know, like I said it about the anime, seeing, you know, your animations and seeing black, you know, animes come to life at this time. It's also surreal seeing what's going on with Blurred Station and seeing
Hmm.
like other creators like you. Like I said, I walked in that door and I'm like, whoa, there's a lot of professional blurs up here. Like I like this. I
Yeah,
like this
man.
setup right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I wanted to work with Kevin, man. Like when we
mm-hmm.
sat down, we talked for like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours,
Yeah,
and seeing how visions align with each other, it was like, yeah, we got to make sure we work together. I put something there. We got to make sure that this whole thing gets out in front of the people. You see what
yep.
I'm saying?
Oh
Like
yeah,
there's so many creators out here that are ready to tell their story and show their artistic expression. Like you said, like everybody knows, that Hollywood won't allow. So it's really the perfect time for this to actually happen. What's going
yes,
on?
it is. Um, I see your camera's, you know, going a little
Yeah,
funky again, but it's
in the worst way. Ugh.
not. Nah, it's all good. I know we said about 40 minutes. We did get caught up talking about some things, and I kind of knew this would happen. Do you have about 20 more minutes?
Yeah,
Okay, because this. All
it's all
right.
good. All
All
right.
right. We'll be right back, nerds.
Okay, nerds, issue number 1 is on the hunt. After their first stop at J1 Con in Atlantic City, New Jersey, they're now headed to Atlantic Comic Con in Norfolk, Virginia, August 17th and 18th. So if you think you have a pitch that has what it takes, here's what you need to do to get a seat at the table. The steps to issue number 1. First, you must be a member of Blurred Station. Go to blurredstation.com and subscribe to become a member. Step 2. buy a badge to the Atlantic Comic Con in Norfolk, Virginia. All this is to grow the community and give Blurred creators opportunities. By attending Blurred conventions, we are helping the Blurred community grow. Finally, register for issue number 1 on the Blurred Station website. Nerd, signing out.
All right, welcome back, nerds. We are here doing our What's Your Nerd interview with my guy Richard, creator of CreativeTheoryWorld. Sometimes it's hard to say that after I say creator of creative. So, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. Were you much of a video game nerd growing up? You know, you
Man,
gamer?
that's all I did when I was growing up. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still game now?
The last game I played was Ghost of Tsushima, and I haven't had any chance to play a video game because of everything that I'm doing right now.
I understand that. I mean, I can imagine, especially if you play games like that, when you're busy, you don't have the desire to play the games because, you know, the games you want to play is like Ghost of Tsushima. That's a good game to be your last game you played, by the way. Like,
I did
that's
everything in
like
that
one of the
game.
most beautiful games I played. It's like that, Red Dead Redemption.
That
like...
too, yeah, that was my game too. Yeah.
So what was I'll say this. What was the first game you remember playing?
The first game I remember playing was Kung Fu on Nintendo.
You said what?
Kung Fu on Nintendo.
Oh, Kung Fu on Nintendo.
Yeah.
On NES. NES.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first one. Yeah.
And was that like the one that got you locked into gaming for real?
Man, I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this? And then we got to the duck hunt. I mean, it was cool and all, but I was like, Super Mario Brothers. I was like, oh my God. And then there was another game called Axianics. And I played that even though it gave me nightmares. I was like,
what system was
this is
that
my
on?
life now. Nintendo NES. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was your favorite? What is your favorite game of all time?
My favorite game of all time, because I am very picky. That is true. It's a toss-up between Ghost of Tsushima, because I played that, and Final Fantasy Online, Final Fantasy 14.
Nice. Okay. Now, were you much of a comic book reader?
No, I never read no comic books, man. I tried to, and it just collected dust in my room. I tried. Yeah.
Well, all right. I'll just ask you a few questions, let people get to know you a little bit better. We can jump back into the little bit of questions that I have left for you. Where along your journey did you decide to join Blurred Station, and like why?
So I've been doing this thing with the anime for a while now.
Yeah.
And my man Fury, he hit me up and he let me know about Blurred Station. Before that, I knew nothing about Blurred Station like that, you know.
Is that a
Chris Fury from Blurred's Eye
View? Yeah.
Yeah. He hit me up and he was letting me know what was going on. I said, interesting. So ended up getting in contact with Kevin. And like I said, we talked for about 2 hours and I loved what it was that he was putting together. And I was like, yeah, it kind of coincides with the vision that I'm trying to produce as well. I was like, man, I already got this catalog that I'm trying to put out. I have a few that, man, let's go ahead and work together, or I can put whatever it is that you need me to give you, you know what I mean? To help make this thing, like build this thing up as far as it can go. Because this Blurred Station is going to be, I've told him this many a time, Blurred Station is going to like surpass what everybody's thinking. And by the time it gets to that point, everybody that hasn't invested is going to be crying like, oh no, like
there were people, there was a story I heard, I can't remember exactly how it go, but pretty much people at or Blockbuster and a bunch of other companies laugh at Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
When they came, where they were all in like the same room. That's basically all I can remember. And now look who's winning. It's like,
Blockbuster who?
you
Where they
know,
at?
these things, that's exactly how
Yeah.
I feel
Mm-hmm.
about
Yeah.
Blurred Station, you know, like I said before, you know, all their entertainment, I have big dreams for it. But like I saw Blurred Station, I was like, that's exactly everything that I imagined in like an entity. It's here. Like we all need to get behind this. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is
It's
going
big.
somewhere. And if you don't see it, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
Sorry. But
Mm-hmm.
so
I see
it's
where it's going. I'm glad to be a part of it.
oh yeah. Yeah, like I had the same feeling as you did when you first heard about Blurred Station. I watched a video because I was following Hellspawn, you know, Demetrius Holt, and
Mm-hmm.
he was posting about it, and then had posted this live stream of, you know, Kevin Murphy talking about everything, and you know, I just went out and I emailed him, so you know, let him know I liked everything he was doing, and you know, he let me know that, you know, he likes a lot of things that we do, and you know, he like repost a lot of our stuff, you know, and so now I'm just like full force, you know, everything I can do for Blurred Station, I'll try, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, I feel
uh,
that.
oh yeah. So another anime of yours that I'm super excited about is Rule 56.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
Please. I tell people about this all the time, like just randomly. Also, like anybody that likes anime, I'm like, hey, look, you need to go check out this little trailer right quick. Please tell everybody
Okay.
about Rule 56.
So Hajime no Ippo is my favorite anime of all time.
Ooh.
And if you look, we don't have a sports anime at
Mm-mm.
all. And you would think if we do a sports anime, it would be basketball or football. But the thing about it is, we have a sport that we actually are involved in, that we actually help modernize the game. Like we help where the game is today, we did that, you know. So it was the best
Awesome.
opportunity. So, like I said, my goal is always to keep Black culture in the center, but at the same time, telling stories and characters that are, you know, relatable to everyone. So this was the best opportunity to tell that story that, hey, look, we are the ones who did this for hockey, you see. And the main character, his name is Amari. The location is based out of Savannah.
You
So
said
it's like, why
Amari?
are you doing Amari? Yeah, that's his name, Amari.
AMRI.
A M R A R I.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah, Amari.
AMARI. I should have
Yeah.
known that. That's my son's name, Amari.
Oh man, for real.
That's why I was like, oh, Amari. Nice.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, his name is Amari. And the whole story is based out in Savannah, Georgia. So it kind of gives you like, why are you liking hockey in the deep South? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because as you know, a lot of times, I think it's Minneapolis. That's like what football is to Texas,
Mm-hmm.
hockey is to Minneapolis.
Okay.
So it's either Canada or there. So it's like, why are you liking hockey down here in the South? And Amari, it gives a good representation for all the misfits, all the Black people that are misfits that like different things, you know, like
Yeah.
anime or jazz or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good representation of he is who he is. He likes what he likes. He stands on business. That's what they say now. That's what they say, right?
Standing on business. That's what the kids say.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see how he kind of sways everybody to the way he thinks because of his resolve of how he again stands on business on hockey. You know, you see his rise to the top, and you see how he brings other people, other Black characters, young men,
Yeah.
onto hockey. So you see a all Black hockey team. And this was also inspired by the Black Panthers that's out in Las Vegas right there. This is an all Black hockey league with young Black men. out in Las Vegas. This is real. So I was like, it makes sense to tell this story, to make a story about a black young man that is badass in hockey. You know, to try
That
to kill that narrative that, oh, black people don't play hockey. Nah, that's far from the truth, you know.
if it's athletics, I'm trying it. Like when
Hmm.
me growing up, I never played hockey. I used to want to play hockey when I was a kid. I don't know why or what it was, but I used to want to play it. Never did though, but it was always
Hmm.
cool. I'm from Philly, so I root for I root for every Philly team. So
Right.
I watch a little bit of hockey. I watch a little bit of baseball. Love basketball and football.
Hmm.
And then when it comes to animes, I just recently fell in love with sports animes like a year and a half ago. So I just been watching all of them. And then
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, whoa, here we go. All
And
right.
this would be actually the first real hockey anime. There's one out there right now with some females, but it's kind of weird. It's like a K-pop type deal. So this would
Hmm.
actually be like a real hockey anime,
Okay.
you know. So
I didn't know there was a hockey anime, but
yeah, it's kind
yeah.
of it's didn't do too well,
Yeah.
but yeah,
But
I'm
man,
looking forward to putting it out. I'm looking forward to putting it out.
you have an expected release date of the first episode or anything?
So we have an 8-minute pilot episode because, like I said, what we want to do, we want to try to get a we funder in there so we can start having people invest. Again, we've already shown that we are what we're about. We say when we go if we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. By any means necessary. We don't just talk, we walk the walk.
Nice.
And when we do it, we're going to try to over your expectations. We're going to try to bypass that. So we're going to have a 8-minute episode. Trying to have it out by Blur Station, BlurCon. We're trying to have it
Oh,
out by
by
BlurCon.
BlurCon. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think they
Nice.
have a theater that they're playing a lot of things in over there. With I think it's DC Anime. Going
Mm.
to try to have them play that first. It's going to be the first time anybody sees it. So yeah,
I
it's going to
am
be.
excited.
It's Man, we have Jesse Pickney. He's going to be the voice actor for Amari, and he's actually a voice actor for Blue Lock.
Okay.
So
I was about to
yeah,
say I just recently heard his name somewhere. Blue Lock is
mhm.
fire. Like one of my favorites.
It is,
But
man. Like I'm looking forward to everybody seeing what we have in store, how it could work, where it could go to. Seeing the personalities of these characters. And yeah, man, it's going to be a ride. It's not going to be what people expect. I can say that.
oh man. So I guess what sorry. Well, I guess what you're saying that you're going to be at BlurredCon.
Yeah, I'm being at BlurCon. Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
All right. Well, I look forward to meeting you because I'm going to BlurredCon
Mhm.
and I'm excited because I've only been to a few cons out here in Charlotte. Never really been to anywhere outside of North Carolina, basically.
Mhm.
And being with Blurred Station, I'm a little excited about this.
Yeah, man.
Seeing a lot of people, seeing an all black con, it's gonna be
Yeah.
wild. That's wild, man.
I'm gonna be out there listening. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna be out there. Hey, yo, what is this dude doing? Yo, Rule 56. That's
Say,
all I'm.
look, gonna have a trench coat. Look
Yeah,
at this. Look at this. Here's
you
all
know
the
what it is.
links.
You
Go
know what
check
it
out my
is.
stuff. Look.
Yeah, man. Gotta let people know. I'm telling you, there's so many people that does not know who we are and what we do.
Look,
It's crazy.
it's it, it's not surprising because blurred being the blurred is such a big thing. It's a huge world, but in the scope of in the scope of everything, because like growing up, we weren't allowed to like all this stuff out in the public, and things like this. So it was very, very like it was more of a secret society.
Yeah,
More of a
it
secret
was.
society. And now it's like a niche. like thing. Like it's not it's becoming more mainstream with every day that passes. It's not there yet, and that's why we got all these cons. We got these organizations like I was saying before, like Blurred Station and Blurred and Powerful, and you know, and then even podcasts like us, you know, small, but like, look, a lot of people from my high school that don't even watch anime and stuff, now they have kids that do and stuff, and like they all, you know, follow us, you know, on Facebook, and even some of them that do watch anime, so they're especially going to follow us. So everybody is branched out, and you know, each person matters. You know, it's pushing everybody towards their goal, and pushing the world to like I said it before, it's a revolution. It sounds like a big word, you know, for what's going on, but like it's really a big thing. Like the blurred community is a big thing, and it's about to be a mainstream thing, you know. And I'm loving everything we're seeing, everything you're doing, everything everybody out in the community is doing. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling now and let you go ahead and plug all your stuff, your links. Where can people find you? How can they see you? How can they see your music? Because, you know, I didn't forget that you mentioned that.
Nah, you can find me on Instagram. Everything's going to be Creative Theory World. You can find me on Instagram on both. It's going to be Creative Theory World. I don't think it's me. I think it's just Creative Theory World for the music, and then Creative Theory. Hold on. I got things all mixed up. Hold on. So it's Creative Theory for the music and Creative Theory World for the anime. Okay. For everything that's going to be on Facebook, on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can find me there. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you, my friend, for coming on, hanging out with me, telling me these stories, getting me excited about these animes coming out. Cause, you know, like I said, you know, Isha and Fourth Bringers, and then Natasha too. You know, those.
Bro, we have nobody understands the catalog that I have that I'm ready to share with the world. I got one that will have Umar Johnson in the nation be like, yo, you going too far, bro. Don't do that. That's hey, I got a lot.
Like, it's just sci-fi, man. Calm down.
Hey, there's a line, brother. Hey, we get it. We appreciate you, but bro, you gonna start a war. You know? So yeah.
They're not ready.
No, I got an eclectic list to try to prove that, you know, there's more to us that we have to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And because I'm gonna be honest, because I've worked so hard to bring all these pieces together, all the ingredients together. I'm trying to be the next Black Disney when it comes to the Black anime space. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
They told me to dream big.
Dream big. I'm trying to oh man, y'all don't know. Y'all have no clue. You know, it's just as soon as they put me in that spot, like it's over with. My foot's in the door. No, I'm running through that joker. I'm here now, baby.
Yo, all right, look, real quick, because I haven't really been able to talk to anybody recently. Like I said, you know, the other nerds, they're off, you know, family duties. So, you know, it's just us tonight. I've been able to talk to nobody about this. Did you happen to see that the Pop Out, the Kendrick Lamar concert? Did you happen to see that?
That was crazy, man. Great, man. I see dead people for real, man. That's the oh my God, man. If I was Drake, right, I know he was throwing hats on the ground like, like, yo, you're done. Man down.
Throwing hats on the ground.
I know Drake's done, man.
To see everyone who was there, not just all the rappers. You got Russell Westbrook, and then of all people, DeMar DeRozan. It's like I thought we was friends. I said no, I'm from
what you
Compton.
Talking about?
I'm from Compton. Get off me.
You got DJ Academics. Look at the word. You're finished, man. Stick a fork in it.
It was,
man.
Dr.
Yeah, that wasn't
Dre.
fair,
It
man.
was. I was like, dang, Kendrick, you still gonna step on his neck? He down for the
Like,
count.
it's over with, man. Just stop. Like, why
It
you being a
was.
bully now?
I was watching it. I was cooking because I didn't watch it until earlier today. I was cooking breakfast for dinner for the kids,
Yeah.
and so I set it up, had my beats on, and I watched the whole concert. I was like, it felt like I was there. Yo, wow. It
When
was
my man said, "Hey, do it again." Hey, come
he
on.
he played that song like 6 times.
Hey, it's so funny, man. I'm sorry. That is hilarious. Not that I mean, I know Drake don't think it's funny, but it is
I'm sorry.
hilarious.
Hey, look, Drake, you unified the West Coast, so look at that.
Hey,
You did something.
I want to see how he's going to recover from all of this. I know he is. I mean, he's going to recover, but I want to see how he's going to do it. Yeah,
Ignore
man.
it. Ignore it. I mean, that's all he better ignore it. He better ignore it.
Hmm.
Don't acknowledge it. Don't say nothing. If it ain't sorry, don't say nothing. And I wouldn't even say
J.
sorry
Cole was
because he
smart.
might make fun of you for saying sorry.
J. Cole was smart, man. That whole, might delete later.
Look,
Yeah,
man.
you was smart, man.
I
You
was
was
like,
smart.
look, y'all. I was like, look, guys, stop. Leave J. Cole alone. That's my guy, yo. Like, I was mad too, but like, look. And then after all this, I was like, see, he knew. See,
He already knew what it was, man. And plus, I mean, he's the one who introduced him to Dre or told Dre about Kendrick anyway.
it
So it's
was.
like you can't go at little bro. Hey, just let it be. So yeah, he was smart. He knew what he was doing. That was calculated. And I'm for it. Hey, do your thing, man. Go to the
Boy.
beach with your lady and watch the massacre.
And also, I just wanted to mention Jay Electronica was saying them words extra hard. I was like, oh, he definitely did like Drake. Golly.
Oh man, it
Uh,
kills me every time I see a group say A minor. Like, why? Why, man? Why you got these people out here
he just
smacking
let
up?
everyone say it. He said it once. Everyone else said it like 30 times.
You out here pimp slapping Drake, using everybody as a pawn on the chessboard. That's messed up, but funny. I love it.
Throwing, I was about to say throw in the towel, but he already threw in the towel. He just ain't stopping. The referee's just letting it go. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Hey, I ain't mad at Kendrick, man. Get your money, man.
yo, look. But it was he's a genius. I know I said it wasn't even gonna be that long. I would just say this real quick. Like he's a genius. When you listen to the way like each song that came after each other, I was like, whoa. Has this been longer? Like, has he been planning this longer than what we think? Has all these songs been about Drake this whole time?
Hey,
It make
I mean,
it all
I
his
love the way
songs
he
was
sings.
just so it was so appropriate
Yeah,
for the night.
yeah. I just love like his artistic expression when it comes to music, how he
Yeah.
comes at it. It's like you said, it's genius.
Yep.
It's genius. You know.
Uh, yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go for the night. We're gonna have to do
All
this
right,
again. We're
man.
gonna have to bring you in as a
Yeah, for
guest
sure.
guest co-host on the Nerdcast podcast one of these days.
Hey, bring me in, man. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for it. I
Oh
want to
yeah.
see everybody, man. I want a board next time, man. A board interview. Ready to talk to
Oh yeah,
everybody.
the whole crew's gonna be here. I would tell them, I'm like, look, he wanted to see everybody. He wanted to see
Yeah.
everybody.
And as soon as I come in and see him, I'm hopping off.
See how I feel? But you appreciate it,
Yeah, man.
man.
Yeah, for
Creative
sure.
Theory
I appreciate you.
World. Everyone, go check them out. All platforms. I'm about to go check out the music myself. This has been another What's Your Nerd? I'm your host, Nerd Solo. And we'll talk to you guys next time.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you later.